Hey Scorpio, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do your reading for the second half of October, 15th to the 31st, or whenever you see this video. As you know, this is a general read, so just keep that in mind. Take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. Let's see what messages we get for Scorpio. If you're interested in a personal read, I do offer those. You can contact me below. Email BlueMountainsTarot@gmail.com, and we can set up a Zoom call. I do those. I do Zoom readings, Zoom calls. Okay, Scorpio. You've had some conflict here with somebody that you're with. You've got the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. Could be a Gemini that you're working with or dealing with. You've been going through a bit of conflict here. Feel like someone's trying to prove a point. Okay, actually, you've got the Two of Cups, like I said, the Five of Swords. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. So either there's a couple things I'm getting here. Either this conflict that you guys had has actually served a positive purpose. Okay, something here could have gotten pretty intense. It could have caused on the verge of being like broken up. But I feel like for some reason you've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Cups. Now, this feels like to me that this was an actual reasoning to improve or to reconnect and renew your connection with this person. For some of you, this argument or this fighting could have gotten so severe that you totally, somebody went off. I'm getting a bit of a split possibility here where somebody could have went off. This actual fight or this conflict caused somebody to go and find, maybe be on the rebound or go and seek new love, sort of a sense of revenge. Okay. Finding another opportunity elsewhere. It's almost like you knew, or you felt this person made you feel, they tested your confidence, or they tested like what you're worth, and you were like, I'm gonna show you because I can go out there and meet another person. It's like you can replace this person, as shallow as that sounds, but that's what I'm getting. On the other hand, contrary to that, this argument or fight could have brought some of you closer together. It could have renewed a sense of love. And there was sort of like a benefit to this argument or this conflict. It was sort of inevitable for this conflict to happen because there was a reason to understand each other more, and it needed to happen. It's like this bubble needed to burst. This fight had to happen. It could have been like a lot of held on animosity or resentment, and it was bound to sort of erupt into a conflict of fighting. But I feel like somebody here, it's like if you did go out and you sort of went after a new person or new love to sort of revenge or prove to yourself or prove to this person that you can get another person, it made you realize that maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. It made you realize that maybe you were supposed to be with the person that you've had this falling out with. I think that this is kind of going in two different possibilities for you guys, Scorpio. But I feel like I want to stay optimistic and sort of feel that the majority, or hopefully that this conflict created a positive outcome for you. It was an inevitable scenario of revenge or something that took place that brought you to, I don't know why I'm shuffling, but I'm going to do another shuffle, that brought you to a new place. Okay, let's see what the rest of the cards say, because that might help us confirm this energy that I'm getting. It's like you may have realized that was, and your person, okay? So wherever this, it's like they realized, or you realized, that this was the one. And like I said, Two of Wands, this brought you into this fork in the road for some of you, where another opportunity showed itself with this Wheel of Fortune. Some of you did go down a different path and maybe met up with somebody else. Could have been a past person that you know, because it seems like it happened very quickly. So it could have been somebody that you easily were able to access. King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign. And the Four of Pentacles. So for some of you, I think that you didn't even tell this person, okay? You may not have, you just went to maybe do revenge or prove to yourself, but you may have kept this to yourself, that you went outside because this conflict was so heavy that you went to seek opportunity elsewhere for whatever that's worth. To make you feel like you were important, to make you feel that you were valued, to make you feel maybe this is something you did out of revenge, to feel special, to feel desired and wanted. But you did make this decision either way, Scorpio. You made a decision to do this. So I'm not sure yet what the consequences are or what the outcome is. Like I said, for some of you, you realized even if you did this, that the person that you're originally with was maybe, it was meant to happen to improve things. It's like there's going to be two groups of people out there on this reading. But somebody didn't tell the other person very much here. You did this maybe behind their back, maybe kept it very low-key, quiet, to go elsewhere because of this argument or fight that you've had, which Page of Swords, yeah, see, you didn't tell anybody. Somebody here definitely kept it closed off information. They guarded that information. I also think the person that you could have been with also knows what's going on, and they kept it under cover. It was like a down low scenario. Keep things on the down low. Some of you could have done this on a hookup. With the Page of Swords can be like checking out someone on the internet, checking out their social media. Maybe some of you were on an app or you met somebody via that way. That's why it happened quickly. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. See, and the Eight of Wands. So I think here, Scorpio, either your person or you wants to communicate. They want things to move back together again. They want to get things back where they once were. And I feel like for some of you, this is where it was heading, is that Ten of Cups, that ultimate outcome of happiness and fulfillment. I think that some of you may have some regrets with this decision that you did behind this person's back. Or you could be just keeping it quiet because you never had the intentions of moving on to somebody else, but there was a feeling of spite or maybe not caring about, because you were maybe so upset or frustrated or angry or resentful that you just went out and you did something. I feel like somebody here, though, I think, Scorpio, you ultimately care about the person that you're with and not this other fling or this other situation. I think that for most of you, that this connection that you have is meant to move into the direction of more stability. There's healing to be had. There's more communication to be had. I think that you ultimately nurture and really, or you want to nurture this relationship. I think that you ultimately care for this, but you have a little bit of a spiteful energy. There could be a little bit of a fiery, spiteful energy with this Queen of Wands, kind of getting what she wants, but maybe it was out of haste. Like you did something here, you moved very quickly, and you could be rethinking about maybe just dropping this and letting it be what it is and never discussing it again, because I feel like it's been sort of blocked off. It was maybe just a one night or some kind of weird rebound type of move. But I think that in the back of your mind, or in your heart of hearts here, Scorpio, that this initial Two of Cups with this Ace of Cups is where you really feel like that's the person that's meant for you. Even though sometimes people cause us to do crazy things, or arguments or conflict makes us not, like, we get out of our mind, we get irrational, we do things out of spite, or we do things because we want to prove to ourselves that other people love us or other people may want us. And so I think that you made a decision here to maybe consider saying, I'm going to go check out the other side here and see what's going on. But I think that somehow the Scorpio, you're going to sort of return home to this person that you've originally been with, this connection. 1111 just came up. It's like 1111 to me is like the stability, the alignment, being on the same page. You know you have your differences, and there's something here that was maybe one of the toughest battles or the toughest things that you guys have encountered, which is why I think it might have been an inevitable situation. It's like, it's inevitable in time that the happiest of couples are gonna have a blowout, because we're human and we have our differences. And it's like, sooner or later, there's going to be something in this lifetime or in this relationship that's going to make you guys clash or cause arguments or get into conflict. Okay? I know some people think that they have this perfect little marriage, but there has to have been a time in somewhere from day one to however many years or months or whatever that you guys have had this crazy blowout. So I think that's what this is here, Scorpio. It's an inevitable opportunity to either gain strength and grow and build on your connection. Some of you have to forgive yourself. I just want to get another card here for the Queen of Wands, because some of you, I think, went out. The Knight of Cups. I've got a bunch of cards here, but let's see what's going on. Yeah, see guys, you have the Temperance with the Four of Wands. You've got Sagittarius energy. You've got that stability, the 4, the 1111, that 2 and 2 marriage card. There's a patience here and there's healing, okay? With the 10 of Cups and the Temperance card with the 4 of Wands, there's much healing to be had to create a sense of stability, okay? This 4 of Cups is like, you may have tried to go out there and seek out another Ace of Cups, okay? See this cup being delivered? It's like, but it doesn't do it for you. So you may have thought that by going out there, yeah, you might feel important. Yeah, you may feel wanted. Yes, you may feel desired, but to what extent? Is it a real offer, or is it just the tension for that time being? Is it just making you feel good for the time being because somebody here, made you feel the opposite, right? And also, guys, sometimes that these arguments or these fights, people, really everything that we're feeling is a mirrored image of what somebody is doing, right? We're just mirroring, they're creating a trigger, they're creating something that makes us go irrational or makes us lose our mind and go do things that we maybe have regrets for later. And where are these triggers coming from? Where is that behavior making you feel so upset or so resentful or so angry, whatever that is? Someone has done something that really is just a mirror of something that you haven't really necessarily resolved from a past experience. So I feel like with the right connection here, your person is also going to be coming back towards you with love, okay? So there could be some forgiveness here, but I feel like a lot of patience is required to allow for marriages or relationships or the stability to sort of maintain that length, that time frame that's here. 10 of Cups is like everything that you really wish for, and it's an improved relationship. And the Temperance with a lot of the healing energy. So regardless of, again, some things are inevitable. Sometimes these are the things that have to happen. Sometimes it has to result in a fight. It has to result in making you feel like maybe you went out for something else, and maybe this offer that you got really at the end of the day didn't fulfill you, which made you then realize that the person you're supposed to be with is the one you have. So sometimes it's like there's no regrets, there's no being hard on yourself. Sometimes things unfold for a reason so that we recognize that who we're with, fighting or not, or having a resentful moment or an animosity, it doesn't necessarily mean that everything is over. That can be an opportunity with this Wheel of Fortune to bring you into much more of an abundant place with your person, to realize how grateful you are, to realize how much you have with that person, minus just having a fight or an argument or whatever this was, this conflict. But it was definitely like a bit of a deal breaker in a way. It was a one of those arguments that was like a blowout, a top of the list type of falling out that you've never had maybe before. Okay, Scorpio, I'm gonna end it there, but I'm gonna do your Archangel Raphael. I've been asking other signs. If you guys have an idea for me, you can leave it in the notes. I want to get some new Oracle cards. I do like the Archangel, but I do feel like we've kind of burnt these out. So I was thinking of, there is an Archangel Animal Spirits. I'm into animals. Are you guys? Animal Spirits I think are pretty cool. Something different. So maybe you guys can tell me. All right, let's see what message the archangels have for you guys. Sometimes this is relatable, sometimes it's different. Like I said, sometimes it's different. Consult a nutritionist. Dear Archangel Raphael, I turn my eating over to you and ask that you guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and support my ideal health and weight. So maybe that's something on the side note that you guys are doing, maybe just focusing on your health, your food, you're maybe consulting in a nutritionist or dietitian. All right, Scorpio, have yourselves a great day. I thank you so much for all your support. Like, share, subscribes. I appreciate that. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.